Welcome to episode 51 of WWE SuperCard with me, Ken of Night, Season 3. Road to Glory has started, and hope y'all are going to get what you want. Right now, I'm going to go to Charlie's account since he's unable to do this video. Unfortunately, he was going to do a video yesterday, but was unable because he has strep throat, and he's not completely over it yet. So I'm doing this for him real quick, like the review of his deck and all that good stuff. But go to here. His login, I guess I forgot to sign him in last night, but the login rewards I might as well cover for this month is Legendary Stardust, Survivor Mark Henry, WrestleMania Triple H, SummerSlam Big E, and Dolph Ziggler for the Hardened card. So that's that. And also let's go to his RTG deck, so I can show you what's going on in that. This is his RTG deck. He's in WrestleMania on RTG, as you see. And let's go ahead and go to his other decks here. Let's go to his Wild Mode deck. Actually, I should be going to his Ranked Mode deck instead. He just made the SummerSlam tier yesterday. And his freebie was Zack Ryder, which he wasn't real happy with, but he said, I have a SummerSlam card for him right now. That kind of sucks. He didn't get what he really wanted for a SummerSlam freebie. He was hoping for a female, but didn't get it. He had that one from a while back. That's what his deck looked like, his SummerSlam deck. And now he wanted me to give a special thank you to a group of awesome people. He wants me to give a thank you to hashtag Team GOAT for letting him join. They are a WrestleMania team, and they let him join. They said all he has to do is get 15 shards for Team Ring Domination and 50 points for Team RTG, which he said, no problem, I can do that. So that's what it looks like on that. See the team chat's saying here. I'll give a shout out to his team here in a minute. Okay. And I'll give you a Road to Glory preview momentarily. I never got a chance to make a video yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to do a Road to Glory preview. But I'll do that real quick, like, even though it's already started. I'll still show you what the cards are for the fun of it as well. And let's go to view his members, the team members of the team he's now on. The Thug Nation 2014 is the owner. Thank you, Thug Nation, for letting Charles join. CJ Mathis, whatever way you say that. J squared 1213. Kyanks. Matthew Scott. Oh, darn it. You don't want to do that. Matthew Scott's where I left off at. Matthew Scott, RKO, Star Killer, Oliver FC, and Vuki. These are his team members. Thanks once again, Thug Nation 2014, for letting him join your team. He really appreciates it, and he'll grind for you. That's for sure. He'll grind when he can. He does got to go to school, so some of the 24-hour events he'll be able to grind, but very little. But he should still be able to come up with the 15 shards and the 50 points, because I'll help him if I have to. When I'm waiting on bouts on mine, so he'll be a good grinder for y'all. And darn it, now it's going to freeze up on me or something here. Back, I had to restart the app because it froze, but I'm back. And of course he's got his this one set as his champion. He always sets his newest poll as champion. This was his freebie, so he set it for champion. So let's go to Road to Glory preview. I'm gonna do it on his real quick, like, once it lets me. Come on. As you can see, Randy Orton is the ultra rare. Dolph Ziggler is the epic. John Cena is a legendary. Whoops. Darn it. Hey. Seth Rollins is Survivor. Daniel Bryan is WrestleMania. Undertaker is the SummerSlam card. Hardened card is Samoa Joe, which is not a pro for me, because the only Samoa Joe card I have is Elite, so it's not a pro for me. But I am going to go for this Samoa Joe card, because once I get to him, it gets pretty hard to go after the Elite, but I'm going to do my best. to go after this elite AJ Styles. Don't know if I'll get him, but I am going to do my best. AJ Styles is elite, as you can see. And Carl Anderson is the regular Ultimate card. And, of course, you got the Mick Foley as the Ultimate event card. So that's that for that. And let's go to my account now. I do have a King of the Ring has finished. I done pretty darn well on my King of the Ring this time. Really well. So let's get over to my account. I was doing that first part for Charlie. He asked me to do it because he was unable to yesterday because of strep throat. And he wasn't able to talk really. So I went ahead and took care of that for him. And here we go. Go ahead and go to the King of the Ring. I'll show you what happened. I did make it to the finals, but I lost in the finals. So I'll show you the contenders bracket, which I didn't care to win the finals anyway because I don't have no use for a SummerSlam card. All I wanted is that Hardened card, which I will get. One Hardened card. As you can see, the champion is Lawrence Gordon. Better cards than I had. They switched their cards around on me and was able to beat me, but it's okay. I didn't care for the SummerSlam and Hardened reward because I just pulled a SummerSlam card yesterday. It was Big E, which is a login reward, so it's a pro, but I probably won't pro it because that would be a second Big E pro. I got 4 Big E cards now. Crazy, huh? I got 4 of them. Or 3 of them, actually. I got 3, not 4. But if I get one more Big E card, I got enough to pro him twice. But I've been getting a lot of duplicates for some reason, but that's what it looks like. I did win second place, so I do get a Hardened card. If you don't mind, go ahead and make them guess right now if you want to. So let's go to claim reward and see what the random Hardened card is going to be. A female would be great, but, you know, that's what I'd like to get as a female, but we'll see what happens here. Female pro would be awesome, but I just don't see it happen. And Dolph Ziggler is the Hardened reward for King of the Ring. I got Dolph Ziggler. I don't think he's a pro. I'll check, but I don't think he is. So let's go ahead and go home. Let's go to combinable. And no, he's not a pro for me, so Dolph Ziggler is what I got. He's not a pro for me. But let's go ahead and look at the login rewards. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'll show you why I'm doing this. Because there he is. Dolph Ziggler happens to be the end of the month login reward. Excuse me, for 25 days. So he will be a pro for me at the end of the month. Ain't that something? That was a good King of the Ring reward because I will pro him at the end of the month. So I'm not going to complain about that King of the Ring reward because this will be another Hardened pro for me once the end of the month gets here. So there it is. Dolph Ziggler is the end of the month King of the Ring, or end of the month login reward. So he will be a pro for me at the end of the month. Not right now, but at the end of the month he will be. So that's not too bad. I'll take that because I'll be able to pro him at the end of the month. So it works for me. Let's go to my RD deck real quick so I can show you where I'm at on RD deck. That's my RD deck. So I'll show you all my decks real quick like. Which my RD deck is now Elite Plus. My ranked deck is 3/4 away at 2 Elite Plus. So my ranked deck is close to Elite Plus. Thanks to that Charlotte Flair I got. Charlotte Flair SummerSlam Pro has almost got me to Elite Plus in my ranked mode as well. So let's go ahead and go into some Road to Glory gameplay real quick like. I already showed you what the rewards were for Road to Glory. And let's go ahead and play a few bouts here. I do have a couple titles I'm going to use here. Why not? Go ahead and get this taken care of real quick like. Been on the video. But can't complain about that King of the Ring reward because at the end of the month it's a pro. So works for me. I'll just been from now until the end of the month. I'm going to level that Dolph Ziggler up and get all of his games played so at the end of the month I can pro him. I'll be ready to, one card to be ready to pro at least. I'll have it halfway trained. I'll have the first card trained up and all of his matches played. So that way I don't have to train up one card instead of 2 at the end of the month. So much easier to train up one card than 2, if you know what I mean. But I got plenty of time. I got 23 days to do it, so it's good. Good to go. go ahead and win this one real quick. These are real easy matches right now, of course, because we're only on the legendary card, so real easy, of course. Quite simple. And that SummerSlam Pro Undertaker, or SummerSlam Undertaker, excuse me, reward is not a pro for me, by the way. I do not have a SummerSlam Undertaker, but at the end of this, at the end of the card, I will have it. Once I get my SummerSlam card, it will be the Undertaker. Will be my first SummerSlam Undertaker. So nothing on this Road to Glory is a pro for me. That's SummerSlam or above. So well, no pros for me this time, but it's okay. I'll pro that Dolph Ziggler Hardened card at the end of the month, so won't complain about that too much. And I keep pulling WrestleMania cards and SummerSlam cards, and I pulled that Hardened card the other day, so I'm thinking I have another Elite pull coming soon. But like I've said in the past, you just never know when it's going to come. You just know it's coming. It always comes out of nowhere. I mean, most of the time when I'm not making a video, but it's all good. We're going to go ahead and play some more here. That'd be an easy win. All these are easy wins right now. I wish I could just skip past the match play part of it and just give us the points automatically. Wish they start you out at the card like you're one below your tier or something. If you're in Elite or Hardened, I should say, it should start you at the SummerSlam card. That's my opinion. But, you know, it's all good. That would be really good for Team Road to Glory if they did that, but I just don't see that happening. On Team Road to Glory, if they started you out one tier below you of where your team deck is, would be great, but never will happen. Because that 24 hours is not enough time if you don't have credits to spend, so... And it's hard to get that Elite card on Road to Glory. Thank goodness it's easy to get the Elite card on Ring Domination. Now the 24 hours on Ring Domination, Team Ring Domination is okay. But the 24 hours on Team Road to Glory, not so good, so... Wish they'd fix that, because Road to Glory is very hard to get all the way to the Elite card even, unless you got credits to spend, and most of the time, my team don't spend credits. And I can't really afford to spend credits very often either, so it's all good. So that's going to be 10 points there. Get an energy, of course. There, see here, I got 8 picks, though. Nothing spectacular yet. Nothing there. Nothing there, really. One more pick. So I had to go up here. And no board clear on that one. It's all good. We got 2 more bouts left to play. Then I went into video. So let's go ahead and play this next bout. Which, a number 10 pointer here real quick. But can't complain about that King of the Ring reward at all, considering it's going to be a pro at the end of the month. So, good to go for me. Awesome. I'd rather had a female pro Hardened, but it's okay. I'll take what I can get at this point, I guess. Let's go ahead and go power here. Becky Lynch, why not? I'm trying to use my SummerSlam Pro Charlotte on 2 stat matches. That's why I didn't use her on that one, because that was a single stat match. I'm trying to use her on 2 stat matches so I can get her to go to all of her games played. She's still got a ways to go for her games for played, but nope, only going to get a 1 statter because it's a female tag. So, only a 1 statter this time around. It's all good. Still got plenty of games to play on her before she's completely leveled up, completely done. I've only got like a quarter of her games played right now. Go with tag team here. I'm going to win that one, of course. Easy. All these are going to be winners, you know, at the moment. So, it's all good. Win that one. On to the next one. See here, let's go. Go Dust, why not? Final cut. Toughness. Next match. It's a tag team incompatible, but it doesn't matter at this point if they're compatible or incompatible, because they're all easy wins right now. So, not going to complain. Done with that one. Last round. Samoa Joe and Carl Anderson, or Luke Gallows, why not? Don't matter at this point on compatibility. Now the Charlotte Elite card, all of her games are played, so she's at her maximum stats. So hopefully one of these days I'll be able to pro her. Easy win, of course. I'm going to pick my cards. I'm going to do one more bout, but I'm going to end the video. That gives me 20 of 35 points. Nothing there really. Nothing really. I'm just not very good at picking cards today. Should have got a board clear by now. Terrible. No board clear, but I'll get a board clear on the next one. So this is the last bout. Then I'm going to end the video. Which it don't normally take me long to get to the SummerSlam card or Hardened card on this game. But once I get to the Hardened card, about 100 points into it, it starts getting hard. The Elite card really gets hard. I can only do +2s or 1s on the Elite card. But hopefully I'll get to the Elite card fast enough where I can +2 or 1 him all the way till the end of the event. So that way I may have a chance to get him, but I'm not counting on it because it's really hard to grind a lot over the weekends around here because I got so much going on. But I can give it a good old-fashioned try, which I will. But my biggest goal is getting that Hardened card because I am only in Hardened ++ on my Road to Glory deck, so not even to Elite on my Road to Glory deck yet. But working on it. I'll get there sooner or later. Go ahead and go Charlotte here, of course. I mean Carmella, excuse me. I don't know why I said Charlotte. I meant Carmella. I guess Charlotte's on the brain for some reason. Gonna win that one, of course. Round 3 of 4. Becky Lynch. Exploder Suplex. Tag Team Charisma, of course. AJ Styles and Sami Zayn. I would love to get that Elite AJ Styles on this Road to Glory, though. That'd be great. I'll have him, AJ Styles card in almost every tier if I do. Every tier he's in, at least. So I already got a Hardened Pro AJ. I got a SummerSlam Pro AJ. Oh, pretty cool. I got lots of AJ cards. I'd win that one. And that one. That was the last bout. So I'm going to end the video here once I get my board clear here real quick, which I'll get the board clear this time. Excuse me. I may be coming up with a cold myself. Everybody in the house has been sick lately, so I'll probably be joining them soon. And it's a title match. No big, not a big deal. It's all good. Four more picks. But I got a title match on the board clear there, so I'm that's going to be the end of this for me. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.